Like when my sister gets home from shopping, he'll ask what she got him, where his hug is. Yeah. I want my old wife, not a stressed out bully. This guy. Yeah, a lot of a-holes today, huh? So hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm 𝘧𝘳𝘪𝘦, and today we're going to be doing Am I the A-hole? In case you don't know what this is a subreddit on Reddit where people will post a situation or something that happened and pose the question, am I the a-hole? So this is a series. There's two other parts. I have created a playlist for these little Reddit video series. You can click that down below to go watch the other two. My go-to is Always Toxic Reddit on Instagram because they do all the heavy lifting for me, and they find the most toxic Am I the A-hole posts as well as other posts. So if you're into like crazy Reddit stories, you should give them a follow. But other than that, let's just dive right in. Am I the a-hole for reuniting with my dying ex-girlfriend? I, 36 male, am married to a beautiful woman, 35 female, with whom I have been with for 15 years. She gave birth to our son 2 months ago. In total, we have 2 biological children, 13 female, 0 male, and 1 adopted child, 6 male together, and we are currently looking after 2 foster children, 14 male and 9 female. When I was 11, my best friend was a girl I met in boarding school. I was a shy, sensitive kid who had an adverse home life and didn't get along well with my classmates. I had a crush on her for a few years, and we even briefly dated when we were 15, but we never considered it anything serious. Throughout high school, we were inseparable, but after graduating, I got accepted to a college in the US and had to move away. We promised to keep in contact, but ended up drifting apart and losing touch. Recently, she messaged me out of the blue and told me that she had terminal leukemia and only had a few months left to live. She wants to reconnect with me, and I suggested I come visit her in the last months of her life. When I brought this up with my wife, she was very opposed to the idea and told me I was acting impulsively. She doesn't want me visiting an ex-girlfriend while she's stuck at home with the kids. I understand she has a lot going on with the kids and the new baby, but I have forever to make it up to her, whereas I only have months to reunite with someone who is, at one point, the most important person in my life. Am I the a-hole? After reading the comment section and a few things people brought up, one person commented that the original poster later clarified, I want to stay with my childhood best friend in the last few months of her life instead of staying with my wife and kids. He wants to stay with her for months. It's not just a few days, it's months. They have a lot of kids to take care of. As I was reading that, I was like, whoa. That's like 5 kids? I can't do math. It's too late at night. But that's a lot of kids for one person to be taken care of, especially with a baby, because those are so much more work than the older kids would be. And to just drop everything and leave for months is crazy. That really sucks. It's a really sucky situation. Because his friend is dying, logically want to be there, but months is way too long. Am I the a-hole for refusing to reevaluate my relationship to appease my sister? I, 33, have been with my husband, 35, Adam, for 14 years. Adam has a 15-year-old from a previous relationship, and we've got 2 children who are 8 and 2. My sister, 19, recently moved in with me. She's doing an apprenticeship, and my house is closer. My sister has always been the happiest person I know. She has ADHD, which my husband equates to her carefree nature. I wouldn't know. But it's like the moment my husband is home, she's an entirely different person. She's on edge, she's stressed and snappy, and she's never like that. My husband has made a few comments that he hopes she's not like that at work, and she's too old to be acting like a teenager still. She's 19, she is a teenager. My husband has autism, and there's been a few moments that do make me cringe, like when my sister gets home from shopping, he'll ask what she got him, where his hug is. Yeah. And then there's been a few instances of him eating her food or accidentally taking some of her money if she leaves it next to her bag. He's just impulsive. I've explained my sister should understand that he's impulsive. He's apologized, saying he didn't realize it'd be a big deal, that they're family. I don't think these few instances warrant my sister being so tense. She's been complaining of reoccurring migraines, and I know she's been having them, as my stepdaughter tells me she hears my sister crying at night. My friends have said that I really need to reevaluate my relationship with my husband if I even like my sister, But the thing is, my sister hasn't even complained. These are just things that I've noticed, and I tend to overthink things. I spoke to her, and she said she'd never involve herself in my relationship like that. My friends do believe I'm the a-hole. My mother's on my side, but my father isn't, but he's never liked Adam. So in this case, the husband is autistic. Just going off the information we have. And because he's impulsive and likes to take her money and take her food and ask her weird and creepy questions like, where's my hug at? It's just because he's autistic. It's just the autism. Neurodivergency, you know, kind of a complicated thing, but it doesn't give you a free pass to do whatever you want. Adam just sounds creepy with the where's my hug at part, stealing her money, making fun of her for acting like a teenager when she's 19. So yeah, you're definitely the a-hole. My gosh. Okay, so I saved this one a few days ago because I really wanted to read it for the channel. Okay. Am I the a-hole for accusing my wife of stopping for food on her way home? A few hours ago, my wife informed me that she was going to stay late at work. She's been incredibly busy lately, so I told her I would cook dinner and have it ready when she got home. I have a few signature recipes that I can make in a pinch from memory. I decided to make rosemary lemon chicken with some canned green beans and bow tie pasta. Bussin'. The dinner was ready long before my wife got home, which I think shows a lot of commitment, but when my wife finally got home, she was only picking at her food. She was trying to tell me about her day, but the lack of food being consumed off her plate was extremely distracting to me. There are several fast food restaurants on the way home from her office, and it was becoming very apparent that she had stopped at one. Finally, I couldn't take it anymore, and I asked, "Where did you stop?" My wife seemed confused, so I clarified. I asked, "Where did you eat dinner?" My wife seemed surprised and angered by my question. She said that she had a hard day, and that her stress levels were suppressing her appetite. I couldn't help but laugh. This was a ridiculous excuse. It's Friday, which means that she won't need to worry about work for 3 more days. When I leave the office, I don't think at all about my workday, even if it was a bad one. I walked out to her car to look for fast food bags, but I didn't end up finding any. This was so upsetting to my wife that when I came back inside, she was yelling at me. If anyone should have been insulted, it was me. But she insisted that I was being a jackass and refused to hear my point of view. I worked hard on this meal, and to have her pick at it was a slap in the face. She barely said anything to me for a few hours, and I want this treatment to stop. She needs to stop taking out this guy. She needs to stop taking out her work troubles on me and get better control of her emotions. I want my old wife, not a stressed out bully. I just don't know what I can do. Am I the a-hole? I'm assuming this is a man. I'm savvy. I really don't know. Whoever this person is, okay? So, you have bad days at work, you suppress and bottle those emotions, and you don't talk about it, and then you expect everybody else to just be like that. Okay. And then, you want, like, praise for cooking an extremely simple meal. This just sounds so privileged, and it's so icky, and like, ew. I'm sorry, no matter what way you look at the situation, this is kind of a crazy, like, controlling, freakish individual. So 100%, you are the a-hole. My gosh. I can't imagine coming home after a stressful day of work, and that's what I have to deal with. And it also sounds like they're having marital problems because this person mentioned that they want their old wife back. So is there more to the story than this? Kinda sounds like it. It's literally 11:15 at night, which is super late. So we're gonna do one more. Am I the a-hole for being mad at my wife for throwing out our dishes? This is a throwaway account. My wife and I have been having this argument for a while where she thinks I don't rinse the dishes well enough before putting them in the dishwasher. She's brought it up several times. Apparently, the dishes aren't getting clean enough in the dishwasher for her liking, and she says she keeps having to rewash them because they have dry food stuck on them. I've never seen her do this, and never noticed an issue whenever I unload the dishwasher myself, so I keep telling her I'm not doing anything wrong. Well, finally, she got sick of it, and one day after I got home from work, she told me if she finds any more dishes that don't come clean in the dishwasher, she's going to throw them out because she's sick of rewashing them. I shrugged it off as an empty threat. She values her belongings more than that. Or so I thought. Sure enough, last night I went to grab a butter knife and saw that we were out, even though I heard her finish unloading the dishwasher right before I walked in the kitchen. I threw away a paper towel a minute later and found several of the damn knives in the trash. I did a quick inventory of our kitchen and found we were low on plates and other silverware as well. When I confronted her about it, she admitted to throwing them away because they came out of the dishwasher dirty. She's been doing this all week, and our trash was already collected this morning, so it was pretty much all gone. Save for the couple of knives. It turned into a big argument, our biggest yet. I can't believe she would throw our stuff away like that with no thought as to how much it would cost to replace items that weren't even damaged to begin with. She feels she's justified because she warned me that's what she'd do if I didn't do what she asked. Who's the a-hole here? What? Bro, you're just nasty. Why can't you just rinse them? This is... The fact that this person couldn't even take 10 seconds out of their day to just complete this extremely simple task is so weird. That's our last one of the night. My battery camera is dying. Yeah, a lot of a-holes today, huh? And if you want to see more of these stories, just remember there's going to be a playlist linked down below where there's 2 other videos of this series. So thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you all here next time.